What's up, guys? Nathaniel here. This is my NEO bag speech for our speech class. Before this video begins, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be showing you guys a few items in mind that I hold to value. I hope you guys enjoy. So just to get into it, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first item of mine I'll be showing you guys is my high school class ring. Now, as you can see, I have a silver ring with a blue stone. And for starters, I went to Bishop Amant High School. That's in La Puente. And it's customary for all students there to get a blue stone with that ring, so that's what I went with. And I was able to customize everything else, so there was no problem there. So basically, on the right side of my ring, as you guys can see, I have my name engraved with a baseball symbol, and the baseball symbol just shouts out my baseball career in high school. It was short-lived, but it was all good. And on the opposite side of my ring, I have my grad year, which is 2018, and a Lancer, which is my high school mascot. So yeah, that's item number 1 on the list. Item number 2 is over here on my shoe rack. So this is my second item on the list. This is a shoe of mine that I picked up originally during prom season of last year, around this time of year actually. I wore these out to prom, but originally when I saw these in store, I was like, oh wow, these are so nice. It's just a black loafer with like velvet suede, but it really popped to me. So I wore them out, and I wore them on prom night, which is when I un-DS'd them. But anyways, I wore them to a few other senior events afterwards, but most significantly, I wore it to my high school graduation, which is why I hold these so closely. For whatever reason, I remember like big days in my life for what I wore on those days, and that's why these shoes really stand out to me. So there's a good story attached to these, and yeah, I really mess with these shoes. Haven't worn these since, but if I'm ever feeling fancy one day, I might roll up to school in these. So yeah, so that's item number 2 on my list. The third item on my list is over here on my nightstand. So this is a plaque of mine. This is a plaque of mine that I got from when I was on the dance team in high school. I was on the all-male dance team, but this plaque was won by the regular dance team, and I'll explain that in a second. So basically, my teacher recruited me at the end of my junior year. She's like, you know what, we're starting an all-male team, you gotta get on that. I was like, alright, bet. So I ended up joining the all-male team with a few other friends of mine, and we're partially motivated, partially not, let's just say. So our performance was kind of flat. On the flip side, the regular dance team did very well. They racked up a lot of trophies, a lot of plaques, and they were piling up in the dance room. So one day I walked into the dance room and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna swoop this up. Like, I'm gonna take this home. So I discreetly snuck it into my bag and I headed home. And once I got home, I set it down and I was like, you know what? This is kind of lame. Like, I need something a little better to kind of shout out my dance career than this plaque. Like, this is kind of meaningless. So this item is actually not a part of the list. It's not of value to me. So yeah. But afterwards, I went back to the dance room maybe a few weeks later, and I was there to do business. So I picked up item number 3.5, which is a trophy of mine that I had also taken from the dance room. So I walked in, and I saw my dance teacher there. I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I need this in my room. This is more essential to my room than it is to the dance room, so I'm gonna take this. And she was like, what? Like, okay, I guess. So anyways, long story short, she let me get away with it. And I was able to take this home, property of the dance team. It says small contempt champs, first place. I wasn't in that group, but the trophy's in my room. But this item is significant to me because, I mean, it symbolizes my time on the dance team, and it was a good time. Also, I stole this around the time that, like the week of my graduation. And I remember specifically at my grad party, taking shots out of this trophy, which is pretty cool. I made for a good snap. So yeah, it was a good time. And yeah, I am proud of this, like, despite not winning it. Like, it was like representative of my dance career, which has ended. But this concludes my speech. I thought it was a pretty good speech, but shout out to Speech 1A. Peace.